How do they make money?
So I usually do interest only payments, but let's say if I can't afford the interest only payments, then I give them equity share, right?
I
And
see. Yeah.
we'll go ahead and negotiate. I'll ask them what they're comfortable paying, and I'll go from there, and I'll just make sure
Yeah.
that it still makes sense for me, where I can still pay them off and also have a buyout period because I don't want partners in the long run. Um,
Right. Yeah.
if the deal is big enough and if they're also contributing to management of the property or something valuable where it can help me out manage, then sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, like more partners, more headaches, and like everyone's goals change every 5 to 10 years. So I don't know if
Yeah.
like someone's gonna have a kid or someone's gonna get divorced or who knows. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I just try to think in the long run of things. But yeah, I love the note process, and I love also being creative where I can make solutions even for a person that's not distressed. And with the lender um, that I just did a deal with, that's the same case scenario that we worked out with him. And that property in Salem, it's valued at maybe like 120. But in the beginning, I offered him 140. Um, Long story short, things didn't work out as it seemed because as I started doing more work, there were just problems adding up left and right. And his attorney basically told him that no, Charlie, you should just not go this route and just sell it for a discount cash. And so that's what we came about, on to doing later on. And so that's where we're at
I
right
see.
now. But he was completely open in doing a seller finance note with me since he's a lender himself. But things just did not work out in the meantime. But yeah, I love doing those kinds of things. Hey everybody.
All right. Well,
So
that's cool. Well, we'll keep in mind if I see anything or hear of anything. I'm like Ralph. I'll pass it on to you for sure.
please, yeah, thank you. And I'm going to a RIA tonight. Um, do you know who Dennis is in the sub two community?
Now I don't know who that is.
So he's basically inviting like seasoned investors out there. It's Dennis Ragov. So you've heard of Pace Morby, I'm assuming.
I've not heard of that. No.
So yeah, he's one of the gurus in the space for all kinds of creative financing. So all these guys that are doing creative finance deals, like seller finance, sub two, novations, you name it, they're all about to be over there. They're a part of the community, and so that's what they do. They even do business acquisition, you name it.
Okay.
Next time they have something, I'd love for you to send over the thing to you, the form.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be happy to. Is it online or is it something?
No,
Um,
they're usually in person.
yeah. I don't attend a lot of those things, but I'd be happy to look at it.
Okay, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
All
And
right.
Joe, for Ralph, as soon as I hear back from him, I'll let you know what he
Yeah. Let me
says.
know if
Like
you're in the area. If you're in the area, I'd love to grab a cup of coffee with you.
for sure, for sure. It sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'll reach out to you. Thank you, Joe.
All
I
right.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. You guys are funny. So, chicken curry. So yeah, we were actually talking about discussing on business funding for real estate transactions, commercial, and also like a business that this guy had. It's a pest control company, and he's looking to actually get out of it. It's worth about $2 million, and he brings about $1 to $1.2 million in revenue every single year. And so he's open to financing it to somebody that would be willing to take it over, manage the whole thing, and run it. Keep him as a partner for about a year to 2 years, and then pay him off in 10. So, and then also you gotta have some skin in the game and bring down about 25% down, which is a little steep, but you can still make it happen. It might not be like the best cash on cash return, but it could still work out. And this is how people get into business without any kind of like real experience because now you're pairing up with the guy that created the business for the past 20, 30 years, and you get your foot through right the door, and it's fantastic. Is anyone on here trying to acquire any kind of business or real estate right now? We're about to start making some cold calls, doing some Asian outreach today. Also, we have a 38 unit apartment building that I was underwriting, and we are most likely not going to pull the trigger on this one because it does not catch. I'm going to do this. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, so this thing does not cash flow at all. And I mean, it cash flows, it's like a 7 cap. But for those that don't understand this, if I can't come in and have the building service the debt that I'm going to take on to purchase, then it's not really a good deal for me, right? And all in, we would have to bring in about $500,000 to take over that asset, and the rest of the debt that's already in place, it's at a 2.7% interest rate. For those that don't know, commercial rates right now are anywhere between 10 to 11%, which is sky high, crazy stuff. And this guy, he basically said, like, you buy this building, I'll sell you my whole company. So that way you can just take over the entire debt and you don't have to go get debt at these high ass rates right now that we have currently. And that way you can just save an arm and a leg. Who that? Hold. You guys are still on here. Mailman. But so yeah, we got that. And let's see. Who actually wants to see me cold calling these people and see what it's like every single day of me acquiring property? So right now we're at 10 units all in total. I started actually purchasing like 8 months ago maybe. And this is all no money out of my pocket. I've basically taken on properties over and over and over and over again without anything out of my pocket other than just time, the few years it took me to learn how to do all this, and the money that I've spent to learn all this on just education alone. So that was a lot of money and time and effort, but actual monetary value for purchasing these assets has been absolutely nothing out of pocket. So I'm supposed to be calling this one huge landlord that I'm also supposed to build a relationship with. And then this guy, he wants to grab coffee. All these guys love coffee. So I was trying to quit coffee, but I'll drink it here and there. So, Joe wants to grab. And then he said he doesn't like in-person events. And he was kind of impressed about how much money I can raise. So the time it comes for him to liquidate his portfolio as far as real estate goes, I know he knows exactly the person to sell it to. Fingers crossed. And the other guy, I don't know what the hell happened to him. We're gonna text him again, make sure that he's not in the hospital or something. Okay, where is he at? Okay. Okay. So I just got reached out to by another landlord in the area that told me that I'm scaling too quickly, and I told him how big I want to get, and he was just talking me out of it. And then now he just sent me a picture of some other dude that posted on Facebook of his like massive failure and how he's scaling back like tremendously. So he's like, look, now he just wants to purchase 1 to 2 year, and that's cool and all, but the only reason why people fail that big is because they're doing irresponsible things with these assets, right? They're just taking on any kind of Joe Schmo asset, whatever. And it's not in the best interest for you to do that, because let's say if you're 100% financing everything and you're not creating any equity, you can't just get rid of this asset and then make some money. That's one. Two, you're over leveraged. Anything that happens, like let's say the roof breaks, you can't borrow against your asset to get some money to fix that roof. And if you ran out of reserves, then you're just screwed again. So that's two. Three, what if you got vacancy? Now there's people that are just not renting from you. What then? Right? And what if you can't cross collateralize anymore for that time being, and then you have no money set to the side? You're screwed once more. So I get where he's coming from, but that's just simply not how I buy. We're creating equity left and right. So it's different. But I get where he's coming from 100%. Would you guys go crazy to scale as quick as possible and just leverage like crazy? Anybody watching? Let's see where they at. Okay. All right, cool. Let's hit these people up. So this guy, I was trying to reach out to him for a while. Do you want me to say? You guys are funny. We're about to reach out to this one guy. I couldn't get a hold of him. Apparently, we found out that this guy was dead a few years ago. So we're gonna try to reach out to his son. See how it goes. Hey, this is Sam. I was trying to get in touch with Albert about a few properties in Millville, but I don't know if I may have the wrong phone number or not. I gotcha. So I got your guys' phone number and your information because I pulled like a code violations list, and there was a few properties on there. Um, are you guys still just interested in purchasing or keeping your assets, or would you guys consider liquidation?
Well, we're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am a landlord in the area as well. If there's anything that you might need, like let's say, contractors, private money to purchase more, or anything in that nature, please give me a call back. My name is Sam. Feel free to save my number.
Sam what?
It's Shyam Patel. A lot of friends call me Sam.
How many places you got down there?
I have 10 units. So I'm only 24. I'm trying to reach out to the bigger landlords in the area, and I'm also trying to acquire more myself. But yeah, man, I'm just getting started out, and
You have funding?
I do have funding. Yes,
You buy cash or hard money?
I buy cash. I buy private money. I don't like to use hard money. I raise my own capital.
Then you do the 70% thing and burr it.
I do burr. We'll even do like, let's say we'll create a finance if we're gonna buy close to retail. But it all depends on the situation.
Yeah. So you won't want to buy from me because I wouldn't give them away.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. So were you actually looking to sell? And if you were, what kind of criteria?
I'm not looking to sell. If somebody's going to blow my socks off, I'll go buy a new pair of socks. But
Yeah, I get it.
Especially buying cash top dollar, trying to bury money or 1031 into it.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to refinance ours and make it be a winner for you.
I hear you. I hear you. So you're looking for retail?
Yeah, and then some. At least I'm not desperate to sell.
Hey, no, that's completely fine.
Very well.
No, I get that, and I understand. But look,
Too,
even
so like we're always on the prowl.
okay. So I actually started off in the wholesale realm. Then that's why I asked if you would even consider buying anything. Um, so if you are looking to purchase more, if you are needing, let's say even funding, or even if you're needing any kind of contractors.
I'm fine with the funding, with the money and everything. If you have a good deal, you can call me.
Okay, sounds good.
But I buy like an investor, so it's got to be a good deal. And I like them ugly.
I gotcha. All right, so we're two folks in the same boat. Anything that I can't take on in the moment, just because I'm tied up a little bit too much, I'll reach out to you. And it's only in Millville or all out in South.
Anywhere.
Okay.
South Jersey, Philadelphia.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Albert. I appreciate you taking my phone call and speaking to me. I'll save your phone number and we'll stay in touch.
All right. Best of luck, man.
Thank you, man. All right. Bye bye. Yeah. So I mean, look, if they're not going to be open to selling, not open to selling as he buys homes for discounted values just like us. He's not hurting and would love retail just like me. Reach out to him for any deals that we don't buy. He will buy. Cash and okay, yeah. So look, anytime, even if I run into somebody that's not hurting, not desperate, not wanting to sell, cool. Who cares? At least now I know that he's another player in the game, and I will also get in touch with him, try to provide any kind of value I can, and just let him know that we're friends. We're not really competitors, because there's more than enough for everybody to eat and then some. Right? So let's see what you guys were. Too many, Drew. Oh boy. All right. Okay, 5 units. Board it up. All right. What else we got? We're about to call a title company real quick and just see if they actually let's see if there's any other deals I could just call up here on live for you guys. Cool. There is one right here. Townsville. Amazing. What do we have? 1 bath. I think she meant to write 2 beds. Big shed, garage, rate 6 condition. A couple years ago for Ruther, it's divorce. Oh, it went through divorce. Let's see what this is about. Let's see. Let's see. Apparently they went through divorce. Hopefully they're not too ticked off. Hey, this is Sam. I believe you spoke to Fame yesterday about one of your property in Salem Drive. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so she basically told me a little bit. She gave me a runaround on what was going on. She basically told me that you guys have a big shed in the back that's like 6 out of 10 kind of condition, and you guys bought it from a realtor a couple years ago, with for your guys' self, right? Like no tenants or anything like that.
Yeah, no tenants.
Gotcha. Okay, and then what was the bed and bath count? She wrote down just beds and one bath. Like I don't know what that meant.
Uh, it was listed for 4 beds. Um, there's 3 actual bedrooms.
Like with closets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use one as a bedroom, but it's not really a bedroom. Uh, and the bath situation is 1 bath, 1 half bath,
Okay.
a powder room.
Got it. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, we'll just count it as a 3-1, 3-1.5. Right. And so she was basically telling me like you guys went through like a divorce or something like that, and then you guys just
We're currently going through a divorce.
wow. Okay. And so are you still living in the property right now, or
Yeah.
okay? And then let's say if we were to take over the home, would you need a certain amount of time to get rid of the property, or I mean, it's not really too much of an issue for you?
I need to finalize my divorce and make sure everyone's out of the house. So
Right.
it's probably gonna take a couple months.
Gotcha. How's that? I mean, I haven't really dealt with that just yet. I mean, what kind of a process is it going to look like? Are you still needing to get in touch with a lawyer that I could possibly help you out with, or?
I have a lawyer consultation Friday.
Gotcha. Okay. I'd love to talk to you after that, just so we can get a better understanding of like where you might be and what we could possibly do to help out. Do you have another place to already go to, or?
No, not yet.
Got it. Okay. And so, were you looking to just rent or possibly purchase another home?
I was looking to move to Maryland, and I found a place out there that's 2 bedrooms, and I gotta get full custody of my daughter.
Right. Right.
And
Is
once
she?
that all happens, we can go and do whatever we have to do with the property.
I see. Your daughter is she young, going through all this?
Yeah, she's 12.
Man, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
So, I mean, as far as the property goes, it needs to be sold. There's no other way around it right now.
Uh, the amount of damage that her kids and she did to the house, I would need a year by myself to fix it all, to get it to a position of selling it and making some sort of profit on it.
Yeah.
Um, there's black mold in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It has a jacuzzi tub that leaks, so it's leaking into the kitchen. The kitchen ceiling is bowing. The kids put holes in walls. They had dogs. Dog pissed everywhere. The upstairs subfloor in my kid's old bedroom is soaked in piss. I had to rip up the living room because the rug was covered in piss. I did everything I could to prevent anything from this happening, and no one ever listened to me. So,
Yikes. Man, and so does it need kind of like a full gut, or it's just what do you think? I mean, let's say if you were to just not see the property at all, and you were to describe this to me, what would you think that you would be able to tell me? That way I can picture this a little better. Because as of right now, I am an investor. I do come in with cash, and I have my guys that come in, and we deal with crazy situations. So that's why I asked you, like, if there's anything that we could do, like, please let me know, because I would love to help you out in any way I can. I know a ton of attorneys. I just haven't dealt with a divorce situation myself just yet, but we've done probates, we've done all kinds of crazy evictions where there's like hoarderers that don't even own the property that came in and started squatting, all kinds of just chaotic things. So,
Well, it's not so much a full gut.
okay,
There's certain things that have to be done. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so in my eyes, yeah, maybe, definitely the flooring has to be done.
yeah,
Um, 2 rooms, the rugs are kind of like rippled,
okay,
so new rugs. The banister on the wall, I could fix. That's not a big deal. The back room, I have to rip up it needs a new rug, and it's on a concrete slab. There's no basement, so but for the most part, everything walking in, you might need 50, 60 grand, maybe. I mean, if you guys have your own stuff, $20,000 in parts, like material,
mm-hmm.
and it should be able to sell for whatever it's estimated at. I know the last time I looked, it was in good condition. You could sell it for 280, 290, and I bought it for 160.
280 to 290. I would have to just take a look more at comps. I didn't really take a look. We usually, whenever we take a look at comparables, we'll go anywhere in the 3 month range, because from now to when we purchase, we're looking at our comparables, which are going to be 6 month apart. We might take a month to just get everything in good standing and then put it on the market, and it might sit on the market for a month or two. So before it even sells, it might, you know what I mean? We're comparing properties that have been sold 5, 6 months ago already, right? So we don't like to compare anything that's been past three months. Maybe if we can't find any comparables at all, then we might go down to 6 month. But I know there's a lot of people that compare these prices to, like, 2022 and 2023 when we're in 2024 now. You know what I mean? Almost like the first quarter is over too. So that I do want to.
Neighbors next door, they sold their house for like 4 something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and when I moved in, they sold it. The old couple that had the house sold it for 220. The couple after them sold it for 4 something. And that guy, my neighbors now, just moved in about I would say 3, 4 months ago, something like that.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. And so when they actually sold it, right? Did they go ahead and absolutely remodel the entire thing, or?
I think they definitely did work to it.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. From the old couple to the ones that just sold.
Yeah.
They definitely did work to it.
Okay. Understood. And these guys are in your, like, same division, like, same property.
Right next door now.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's
Their
amazing.
property is way bigger though. I think they're sitting on 3/4 an acre, and I'm sitting on 1/3 of an acre.
I see. Got it. I was just taking a look at Zillow, and yeah, it's there's pictures on here already. Do you think that they're relatively the same, or it's just from when you bought it?
That's from when I bought it. That was 9 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay. Got it. Do you here? So you said the interest rate, I mean, or the current loan on it You said you owe about like 160 still, or
I owe 141.
okay, 141. And then is it at a really low interest rate, or what do you have it right now at?
3.25 is my interest rate.
Oh wow, okay. So the only reason I do ask is when we go ahead and use money, it costs us a lot more, and it'll cost us at least, anywhere depending on how much we borrow, it'll cost us $5,000 to $15,000 usually to take care of a property and purchase plus rehab everything all together. If we can possibly just take over your current rate and then just have to go ahead and raise the little bit amount of money that we might need to take care of the renovation, then we could possibly offer you a higher amount in the purchase price. But then it also has to make sense that we are only taking down the debt of the property, and then giving you just some on top of that. So as far as that goes, what were you looking to like walk away with as far as you know um, the cash goes? Like let's say we were to cover all the closing costs, any you could, even if there's junk in the home, you leave it as is. We take care of everything. You don't pay for any kind of realtor commissions, none of that. We don't have any of them involved. We actually have a realtor on our team as well. No lawyers, no title. We take care of it. Only thing you would have to come out of pocket for from the transaction is the transfer taxes.
What's the transfer taxes on that?
Um, I don't even know how much. I mean, I can at the end, I can run things for you from the percentage that they would take off, and I can just get my title lady to go ahead and run it for you, so she can give you a exact number, a ballpark figure. But usually when you sell a property, you're looking at anywhere between 9 to 11% is the average of all closing costs total with everything that I spoke about. But we would take care of everything. Only thing you'd have to be liable for is the transfer tax, and that's just taxes on you selling the property, and that's all it is.
Okay.
Right. So that's the only thing we won't cover, but absolutely everything other than that we'll take care of. We'll make it quick and easy, and it'll be just cash. What would be the lowest number that you'd possibly take? Considering what kind of condition it is in, and we'll take it as is. Even if there was anything that were to show up unexpectedly that you didn't tell me about, that's fine. That's our headache to worry about.
Um, would 160 be an appropriate number?
160. I still haven't ran exactly like what the comparables are in the area to see like how much the property is worth. So let me also take it by my partner. Let me do my research as well and see exactly what the comparables are for the past 3 months of the properties that have been sold in that same block or in that neighborhood. Um, and even if you want a copy of this or you need anything explained to you, I'll be completely transparent. And I'm actually coming down there this Friday, so we could even go grab some coffee or something if you'd be open to it. Um, but yeah, let me take a look at that. Let me tell you exactly what the comparables came back out to, and then let's also run down the numbers of everything that might need to be done. So as far as kitchen goes, is the kitchen still up to date, or like in the pictures in Zillow, or do you think that we might need to renovate something, at least countertops, cabinets?
Just the ceiling would have to be done in the kitchen and a thorough cleaning. All the cabinets are still functional and they're pretty much the same as when I moved in.
Mm-hmm.
The dining room is pretty much still the same. It's just cluttered.
Right.
So you won't have to do much in the kitchen. Definitely the upstairs bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The downstairs bathroom, we just have to clean that. That's not a big deal.
Okay.
The
Maybe.
back room, I gotta clean out. It just I gotta throw everything the fuck out.
Okay. And look, like I said, even if you know, whatever is gonna make your life a lot easier, we'll go with that. If we have to go ahead and clean everything out for you, get a dumpster, and hire a few people out to take care of everything, whatever is gonna make your life easier, that's what we'll go with. So you just be transparent with me, and you let me know what your needs are. That way we can go ahead and situate different situations and bring out solutions to best fit your needs. For this transition.
We have to go through stuff because she wants her pictures and all that shit.
Yeah.
So she has memories she wants to take, and I gotta go through things that are important papers and stuff, so that's not left behind.
Right.
Let me talk with my lawyer Friday, and
Okay.
we'll talk after that. All right?
Okay, sounds good. So I'll reach back out to you. But other than that, as far as big ticket items go, like hot water heater, like the
Hot
roof.
water heater's 4 years old.
Okay. And then HVAC, is it it's central air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is that in also good shape as well, do you think?
Yeah, it's in pretty good shape.
Okay, awesome. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, let's catch back up on Friday. Do you have like a decent time that I can reach back out to you, or
You want to call me same time, 3:30?
sure?
Cool.
Okay, so I'll reach back out Friday 3:30.
Sounds
Yes,
good, man.
save my phone number. I'll send over my contact info to you, and then we go from there. Any comparables I get, I'll text them over to you.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Speak to you soon.
No problem.
Okay, bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Holy shit. So, the newest girl on the team that works for me, she pulled that one out within 1 day of work. It goes to show to you what you can actually do with perseverance and effort. Oh man. So I got people that work with me that have been hustling all the time. I mean, she could have been lucked out, or she could have literally just been like hustling like crazy too. So, but let's see how this one turns out. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next live.